Hello there, how lovely to see you all for a brand new week of House of Games. I'm Richard Osman. I'm joined as ever by four famous faces, and as ever, at the end of this week, one of them is walking away with the cheapest trophy on British television. Who is it going to be? Shall we meet our players this week? They are Ken Bruce, Perri Shakes-Drayton.
Hello, Richard.
Kiell Smith-Bynoe, and Professor Alice Roberts. Hello, everybody. Listen, I'm not saying it's a foregone conclusion, but only one of you's got the word professor in their name.
Oh, nice.
Bit of a giveaway, then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ken, every series I say, get me Ken Bruce. So lovely to have you here. You host quizzes, of course, every day. Are you a good quizzer, though?
Well, up to a point. Anything before about 1980, I'm great on. Anything post that, I have not paid any attention.
Excellent. I will hold up a post and pre-1980 card every time I do something. Perri, lovely to have you here. Now, as one of our finest ever sprinters, very competitive.
Yes.
How helpful is that in a quiz?
That does help, but I mean, it's all good and well being competitive, but I need to know the answers. And I feel like I'm the weakest here, honestly, yeah.
Let's play it like a relay.
Yeah?
We'll just pass a baton down the line. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Kiell.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. Quite a competition you got yourself this week.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've been eyeing people up. I've been sussing them out.
Who do you fear the most, do you think?
Definitely the professor.
No.
You think so?
For sure, yeah.
I mean, she's setting herself up for a fall there, isn't she? Professor Alice, how are you?
I'm very good, and as long as it's all about anatomy, I'll be fine.
It's all about pre-1980 anatomy, so it could be close between the two of you. Alice, at the end of the week, someone's winning the trophy, but also there's a daily prize every day. Would you like to take a look at today's selection of prizes?
Yeah.
Whoever wins today could be taking home a pair of House of Games sliders. I think we call them. There's the toolbox, there's the pasta maker, there's the chopping board, and there's the driving gloves. What do you think you fancy, Prof?
I'm torn between the pasta. I've always had my eye on that pasta maker, but now I see the toolbox. I'm thinking I could take that along on Digging for Britain. I could put my trowel in that.
Kiell?
Chopping board, please.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk me through your thinking.
I don't feel like the sliders will be my size.
What size are you?
11.
11, that's nothing.
Nothing. The gloves I'm not interested in, if I'm being completely honest
I'll
with you.
give you that.
And I've got nothing to put in a toolbox.
OK.
So...
Chopping board for Kiell. Perri?
I would definitely go for that pasta maker.
Yeah,
I think it would look really nice in my kitchen.
It'd look gorgeous, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And Ken?
Toolbox for me, because my existing one is falling to bits.
Oh, my goodness, you couldn't have come on a better day.
Brilliant.
Shall we get on and play our very first round? Every time I press this buzzer, a new round comes up. I never know what it's going to be. You never know what it's going to be. Shall we find out? Our first round is... Rhyme time. There you go. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to show you two questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. Good luck in the studio, good luck at home. Here's your first question. Prefix used for the grandparent of one's parent. And first names of the actors Hudson and Winslet. Yes, that is Kiell.
Great and Kate.
Great and Kate. Lovely start for Kiell. Next two. 5-letter nickname for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. And who is this? That is Ken.
Spurs and Ollie Murs.
Spurs and Ollie Murs. Very well done. Next two. Board game with a Latin name meaning I play. Surname of the Canadian Prime Ministers Pierre and Justin. That is Ken.
Ludo and Trudeau.
Ludo and Trudeau. Absolutely. Well played, Ken. Ludo and Trudeau. Next two. Blue video game Hedgehog. And what is the title of this song?
It's like rain on your wedding.
Yes, Alice.
Sonic Ironic.
Sonic Ironic.
Yes.
Like Alanis Morissette. Absolutely. Well done. Next two. US state with Denver as its capital. And what is this? Yes, Professor Alice.
Colorado Avocado.
Colorado avocado. That's exactly what it is. Well done. Final question in this round. 2002 UK #1 single by Christina Aguilera. And 2021 UK #1 album by Adele. Yes, Kiell.
Dirty 30.
Dirty and 30? Absolutely right. Well done, Kiell. Nicely played. That's the end of our first round. That's right. It's not too scary, is it? Let's take a look at our first leaderboard, shall we? We'll take a look at our avatars as well. Perri yet to get off the mark. Ken, Kiell, Alice, 2 points each. Very nicely done.
Well done all.
Shall we play our first pairs game of the week? Let's do it, shall we? Our first pairs game is... Distinctly average. The player in fourth place chooses their partner. Perri, today that is you. Who would you like to play this round with?
Alice?
Playing with the prof.
Yes.
So, Perri and Kiell, if you'll swap places, please. Perri and Professor Alice are a team. Kiell and Ken are a team. Now, if you'll all take your tablets out, I'm going to ask you some questions. I need you to write down a number as a guess for your answer. I will take the average of each pair's answers as their answer, OK? And whichever team is closest to the actual answer will score a point. Here is the first thing I'd like you to guess. How many people watched the King's first Christmas message on BBC One in 2022? What do you think at home on this? Did you watch it? Anyone here watch it?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a nice job.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good.
What do we think on this one? I'm going to take the average of our pairs' answers.
Does this
Everybody in?
include people watching on iPlayer afterwards and
I guess
catch
it
up?
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. There can't be that many
Does
people
it count as
watching.
YouTube views?
YouTube. I,
Oh,
don't know. I guess not, because it's just BBC One.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, BBC One.
But also, who's watching that on YouTube? Cat videos or yesterday's King's message?
It's like a weather forecast, isn't it? It's right on the day.
Yesterday's weather,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. OK, everyone's in. Ken, what was your thinking on this?
I thought there would be a great interest
Yes.
in this, and I thought it wouldn't be as big as, say, a World Cup final.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. So I said 17.2 million.
17.2 million, says Ken. You up or down from that, Kiell?
I'm down from that. I said 6 million.
6 million. In the millions, though, 6 million and 17 million. Your average, gentlemen, is 11,600,000.
That seems,
Doesn't sound
that seems
crazy,
reasonable,
does it?
doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's an awful.
That's not. I tell you what, there's a lot of Alice and Perri. It looks like maybe you've gone somewhere slightly different.
Yeah, underestimated, I believe.
Perri, what you've underestimated?
Yeah.
OK, let's see what you've underestimated.
2.5 million.
2.5 million. Like you got that baton control, like you got with your screen there. Alice, up or down?
I've gone for 10 million.
10 million. Interesting.
I don't know.
So your average is sort of 6.25 million, about half of the gents. So gents, you're on 11 and a bit.
10% of the population.
Perri and Alice, you're on 6 and a bit. What do you think at home? How many people watched the King's first Christmas message? Who's won the point? 9,460,000. Very well played, Ken and Kiell. Must have
was
done a
way
point for
over
you.
you, much
You were very close, though, Alice. But it's the average that counts. Next question. How many singles matches did Serena Williams win in her professional tennis career? That is up to the end of 2022.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Good question. I don't think it's in the millions this time.
No,
I don't think it's in the
Thanks for
millions.
the steer.
Yeah. You never know, though.
Yeah.
Everyone is in. What answer have you got at home? Perri, we'll start with you. Could you work this out logically at all?
No, I was going to go there. Like, I wonder how many games that she may played in a year when she started her career. I said,
Yeah.
no, that's too much. So I just went for a random number and I said 350.
350, says Perri. What are you saying, Professor Alice, up or down from that?
A little bit up, but in the same ballpark, which I find reassuring because I didn't know where to
It's
start.
actually called a tennis court.
Yeah, I didn't know where to start, but I thought maybe, I don't know how long she's been playing, so, but I thought maybe 10 years and maybe 50 games a year, so
You're on 500.
500, but I really don't know. It could be an order of magnitude out.
Exactly. So your average is 425 for Perri and Alice. Ken, what are you saying on this one?
I sort of worked it out that she would win 100 matches every year
Yeah.
over 25 years, or something like that.
Yeah.
Whether that's right or not, and I've said 2,500.
2,500. Yeah, she was definitely 20-odd years right at the
I would have thought
top,
so,
wasn't she?
yeah.
Yeah. Kiell, have you brought Ken's average down a bit?
Well, I think so. This might work out in our favour. Because I've gone really low. I've gone 230.
230,
Yeah.
you were saying. 27 years she was at the top. So,
Wow.
yeah, she would have won just under 10 matches a year. But fortunately, Ken's up at the 2,500s. As you say, you might have helped each other out there. Ken and Kiell, your average is 1,365. So we've got 425, 1,365. What do you think at home? How many singles matches did Serena Williams win and who scored the point? 858. Perri and Alice, you have won the point. Very well done. She won 85% of all of her singles matches she played in her entire career.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Wow. Final question in this round. We've got a point each so far. Let's see if someone can win this 2-1, shall we? According to Transport for London, how many phones were handed into lost property in the year from April 2019 to March 2020? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Has anyone here ever left their phone on public transport?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What do we think at home? Everyone's done it, haven't they? OK, everyone's in. It's so tough, this one, isn't it? Kiell, what's your thinking here?
I was thinking maybe 3 a day.
Okay.
About that, so I went around the thousands and I went 976.
976, that's so specific. Ken, have you gone up or down from 976?
Just marginally down, but I also went for a rather random figure.
939. So your average is 957 and a half. That's like an old Nokia. Perri, can I just ask you, I'm going to go to Alice next. Are you laughing because you've gone much higher than that?
Yeah, way harder.
I think,
way higher.
Perri,
Because-
Perri, I would have gone much higher.
No, but
But if
I
like
just
3 a
thought of lost
day,
property. I didn't think phones. So I've just thought...
you thought everything?
Yes.
OK. Professor Alice, what are you saying on this?
Well, I think we're going to end up with something really high because I've gone quite high as well. I reckon about 1,000 a month. So I've gone for 12,000.
Yeah, I don't think that sounds crazy. I don't listen. We could be very wrong, but Perri, are you somewhere around there?
No, I'm way
Oh, even
up.
higher than that. Oh,
I
okay.
am way up.
OK, that's interesting.
150,000.
Wow.
150,000. So that'd be
I read it wrong.
410 every day. That's it. Listen.
When you say it like that,
Maybe.
wow.
So, gents, you think about 3 a day.
Roughly, yeah.
Perri, you think about 410 a day. So what are you thinking? Listen, someone's right, or perhaps it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Who knows?
in the
What do you
middle.
think at home on this one? Let's find out, shall we? So your average is 81,000. We've got 900 and we've got 81,000. What's the answer? Who scored the point? 21,000. 58 a day.
58.
So we were
Wow.
all very, very wrong. That is the end of that round. Ken and Kiell getting the final point. Tablets away, please, everybody. And Kiell and Perri, if you'll swap back again. Kiell, lovely to see you. Welcome back, Perri. Let's take a look at what that has done to the score. Everyone is off the mark now. Perri, you have 1. Alice, you have 3. We have joint leaders. Kiell and Ken, 4 points each. 3 rounds to go, though. 3 rounds before we give away our first prize of the week. Who is it going to go to? Our next round is the backwards round. OK, fingers on buzzers, please. I'll read you questions. I will read them backwards. You have to give me the answer backwards. So if I asked your name, you would say Bruce Ken.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just give me the words backwards. Buzzers on fingers. Question first. Curtis Richard with Relief Comic co-founded Dudley in Born comedian and actor which? Yes, Kiell.
Henry Lenny.
Henry Lenny is the answer. Yeah, Lenny Henry. And Henry Lenny. Question next. Song this of title The is what? Ken.
Brown Golden.
I mean, that's a Popmaster classic, isn't it? Yeah. Is it Golden Brown for Brown Golden?
Golden brown.
It is indeed, by the Stranglers. Very well played. Question next. You Two, Me Too, Show Game Children's, the hosted act double comedy which? Kiell.
Brothers Chuckle.
Brothers Chuckle? Absolutely. Brothers Chuckle or Brothers Chuckle the Chuckle Brothers. Well played, Kiell. Next question. Song this off title The is what? Perri.
Wash car.
Was it wash car? For car wash?
Oh, very good.
Very good. Rolls Royce. Well played, Perri. Wash car is a great name for a song. Question next. Queen by Songs Features 2002 in Opened That Musical Jukebox, Elton Ben, which? Yes, Perri, good luck.
Free. What? Oh my God, I froze.
I can't take it, I'm afraid. I can open everyone else's buzzer.
Freely.
Ken.
You rock, will we?
You rock,
Oh.
will we? He's only gone and done it. We will rock you. You
Oh.
rock, will we? Well played, Ken. Question final. Dench Judy and Branagh Kenneth, starring film 2017, into adapted was novel Christie Agatha, which? Ken, good luck.
Express, Orient, the on murder.
He's good at it. He's very good at it. Well played, Ken Bruce. Murder on the Orient Express becomes Express Orient, the on murder. That's the end of the round. Good round for Ken. Let's take a look at what is done to the leaderboards. Perri, you have 2. Professor Alice, you've got 3. Kiell, you've got 6. We have a leader, Ken Bruce, with 7 points.
For now.
Well done, Ken.
Now 2 rounds to go. Our 4th round today is going to be... Where is Kazakhstan? I wonder if you could take your tablets out again, please.
Oh dear.
Show you a map, and I'm going to ask you to find various things on that map. OK? Here is today's map. The UK and Ireland. I'm going to ask you to find a series of things. The first thing I want you to find is this. The intelligence agency headquarters known as the Donut. So what's the answer, and then where is it? The intelligence agency headquarters known as the Donut. Should we know this? Are we supposed to know this? Are we giving
Well,
anything away?
It's secret, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
OK, everyone is in. What do you think at home? Do you know this one? Ken, what was your thinking? Where do you think it might be?
Well, I've never heard of the Donut.
No.
So that's new on me, but I thought it was GCHQ,
That's what I was wondering.
which I think is in Cheltenham,
Okay.
and that's roughly where I think
So
Cheltenham
we're approximating.
might be.
That doesn't seem crazy. Perri, what was your thinking?
For a start, geography is really not my thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, where do I start? I'm like, at least I should know where London is on this map, you know? That is what I'm like, wait, I really don't know.
But also, you've travelled the world in your
Yes, and the
athletics career.
UK, I have.
Yeah. Let's see where you are. Kind of North Wales. You never know.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause we don't know what the answer is the truth. Kiell, what were you thinking?
I just thought, like, in London, they always name stuff after stuff.
Oh my God, he's good.
So, you know, like the gherkin, for example.
Cheese
Oh
grater.
yeah.
Yeah.
The trouble is,
Cheese
Kiell.
Yeah.
The trouble is, where's London?
Oh, I know where. Don't worry about that. I don't know
Oh
London.
yeah, cocky.
I hope.
So there you are, and a public service as well, because that is where London is, Perri, pretty much.
Good to know.
Now we know. That's North London, really. Professor Alice, what were you thinking here?
Well, I was of a mind with Ken, which gives me reassurance because he's doing so well.
I think it's giving Ken
So I think,
reassurance.
like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know it was called the Donut, but I've gone for Cheltenham as well. I've
You've
gone
gone
for
for Cheltenham as
GCHQ
well?
in Cheltenham.
Slight disagreement as to where Cheltenham is, a little bit further north. Well, GCHQ is in Cheltenham, that's for sure. Let's find out. Is GCHQ known as the Donut? And who is closest? Oof. It is the Donut. I'm going to give you both a point there. You're absolutely half and half.
Thanks.
Yeah, GCHQ in Cheltenham, the Donut. A point for Alice, a point for Ken. Shall we take a look at the next one?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could find this. The birthplace of the poet Dylan Thomas, also known as the Donut. Where is that? What do you reckon at home on this one? Do you know this one? Everyone is in. Perri, we will start with you. Any clue?
I don't know Dylan Thomas.
I'm a body language expert. And when you went,
You just know, right?
thought, do you know what? I don't know if she knows it. So do you place it somewhere random?
Yeah.
OK, let's take a look where Perri has gone. Scotland. Kiell, what was your thinking here?
I know the country, but I feel like I might have gone a bit too north.
What country do you think it is?
Wales.
Wales, you reckon? Sort of central Wales? Yeah. Professor Alice, what were you thinking?
Well, I know that he spent some of his life, or a lot of his life, in Larne, in West Wales. But I don't know if I don't know if he was born there. That's the only thing. So I've gone for Larne.
OK, you've gone for Larne.
Spot on West Wales.
Pretty much exactly in Larne. Ken, what were you thinking?
Well, obviously I thought Wales, but I'm not sure. Swansea came to mind.
Very similar. Yeah, Swansea's a little bit back towards the border, but very close once again. Perri, it's not looking good, is it?
No, trust me, no.
He could have been
not
born in
at all.
Scotland.
We could have.
He could have moved to Wales later.
Yeah, it's true. Shall we find out where Dylan Thomas was born and who is closest? He was born in
well done.
Swansea, and that is Ken. You're closest. I'm going to give that to you.
Only
I
just.
can't give you both a point again because he's demonstrably near.
Can you
Well,
not? You can't give us both a point? No.
you were further away. Whereas with the Cheltenham thing, it was. Yeah, no, hold on a minute.
That's a
You were
definite.
further away. So I'm going to give the point to Ken. That's what I'm going to do. And he was born in Swansea, not Larne. Ken, you get yourself a point.
I agree with the chairman.
Final question in this round. Find me this, please. Camulodunum, the first capital of the Roman province of Britannia. Camulodunum. See how cocky we all felt on those first two questions?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Professor Addison know this. This is the sort of thing they teach at Professor School.
Yes. This is not the sort of thing DJs get taught.
Exactly.
It's not human anatomy, though, is it? Still, Richard.
No, but you do. Yeah, but you're always digging things up. You'd be at like archaeological sites and things, wouldn't you? In Camulodunum, first capital of the Roman province of Britannia. Do you know this at home? Everyone is in. Kiell, what were you thinking here?
I was trying to think of what Camulodunum might have become. And I was torn between London
Yeah.
or Cambridge. And I went Cambridge.
For Cambridge.
Ish.
It's sort of Ipswichy.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a million miles away. Professor Alice, do you have some specialist knowledge in this area?
For many, many years, I presented Coast. I'm pretty good around the edges.
Yes. Okay.
And once it gets into the middle, it's all a little bit of a blur.
Yeah.
But I think Camulodunum is Colchester. And I think it's kind
Interesting.
of
Interesting.
over there somewhere. Is that where Colchester is?
Sort of just north of London, Essexy, Colchester sort of area. Ken, what were you thinking here?
Well, not Colchester,
Okay.
which now seems extremely plausible to me.
Yeah.
The only place that I ever thought was anything to do with the Romans in Britain was St Albans, so I've gone for somewhere round about that kind of
Okay.
area.
Yeah, a little bit northy, kind of some service station or other on the M1.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you are there.
Charnock Richard or something.
Yeah. Find me, please, Charnock Richard. The point goes to Ken. Perri, what are you thinking here?
I closed my eyes,
Yeah,
used the
lovely.
pen and just went like that.
Listen, it's going to work
And
eventually.
stopped.
It's going to work eventually. The good news is everyone at home is doing that on this round. Until Professor Alice said it was Colchester, and they went, yeah.
That's good.
Let's see where Perri is. Oh, lovely, Devon-Cornwall border. The answer is Colchester.
Ah.
Who would have thought it? But where is Colchester? Who's nearest? Well,
Oh.
Come on.
Kiell, you are close
Well done.
on that, but that feels like half and half. That feels very close. I'm going to give you both a point there. I can't not give you a point for that. But yeah,
Thank you
Kiell
very
is
much.
actually physically about a pixel closer there. That is the end of that round, Perri. You'll be delighted to hear. Tablets away, please, everybody. We have one round before we give away our first prize of the week. Let's take a look at our leaderboard going into that final round. Perri, you have 2 points. Alice, you got 5. Kiell, you got 7. 2-point lead going into Answer Smash. Ken Bruce, how about that?
Frightening.
All to
Right.
play for, though, as we play our final round. For the first time this week, we are going to play Answer Smash. Now, don't forget, point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer in this round. So a 2-point lead can disappear very, very quickly. Fingers on buzzers, please, everybody. Please smash these two answers together. Your first category is hats and headwear. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. Smash the two answers together. Which 1988 action film stars Bruce Willis as John McClane and Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber? Yes, Kiell.
Die Hard Hat.
Die Hard Hat is correct, Kiell. Well done. Die Hard and Hard Hat. Die Hard Hat. Next one. Which title character played by J.M. Barrie has a fairy companion called Tinkerbell? That is Ken.
Peter Panama Hat.
Peter Panama Hat? Well played, Ken. It is Peter Pan and Panama Hat. Next clue, next hat. The name of which month is also the title of a 1978 hit for Earth, Wind and Fire? Ken.
That's one for me. September.
September. Well done. That's a hard answer, Smash. September and beret. September. Your next category is items in a restaurant. Those will be the pictures. What is the name of the chart that displays the chemical elements in order of their atomic number? Yes, that is Professor Alice.
That'll be a periodic tablecloth.
Periodic tablecloth? That's absolutely right. Essentially, that's the one you bring out at Christmas, isn't it? Periodic table and tablecloth. Next clue, next picture. Which programme featuring ball-by-ball cricket commentary was first broadcast on BBC Radio in 1957? Ken.
Test Match Specials Board.
Test Match Specials Board? Test Match Special and Specials Board. Well played, Ken. Next question, next picture. An expression meaning to offer something of value to an unappreciative person is cast pearls before what? Yes, that is Professor Alice.
It's a swine glass.
Swine glass? It is, well done. Swine and wine glass, wine glass. Any more categories? No more categories. He was leading going into that round. He played that round well. I think Ken might have our first win of the week, shall we see? Our winner on Monday's House of Games is Ken Bruce. Well played, Ken.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
In his hometown of Glasgow, takes home the spoils on the Monday. Ken, have you changed your mind? Which of these prizes would you like?
Well, I'm still not tempted by the gloves, so it's going to have to be the toolbox, I'm afraid.
Ken Bruce wins a House of Games toolbox. Congratulations, Ken. Very nicely done. Well played, everybody. Let's take our first look at the weekly leaderboard. Ken will be taking 4 points through to tomorrow. Kiell, 3, Alice, 2, and Perri, 1, but all to play for. 4 more shows. Got double points Friday as well. Thanks, everyone. What a fun Monday.
Thank you.
Do you fancy coming back for Tuesday's House of Games?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge relief.
I think I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Ken will not be with us. The rest will. Lovely seeing you. See you again tomorrow. We'll see you again tomorrow as well on the House of Games. Do you have tools?
Yes, I've got a screwdriver.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's going to fit perfectly.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe a bit short, actually. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'll pad it out with brown paper.